Hello, I'm Sue Eldridge and this is my Monday Moment. Thank you so much for joining me. So many of you that are watching will be in some sort of lockdown or some sort of restricted movement due to COVID-19 and the pandemic that our whole world seems to be affected with at the moment. And here in the UK, the reports are things are probably going to get worse. And I just wanted to share some of my thoughts. Well, especially mine and Tim's really. We talk a lot about this, about the church, about our future, because really what we do or what we have done for the last few years is itinerant ministry and traveling and going to different churches and meeting with leadership groups and speaking on a Sunday, maybe hosting conferences, all this sort of thing, all which have been affected now and all which could be affected permanently. So I wonder what you're thinking about COVID. I wish everything would just go back to how it was before. I just want everything back. Come on, let's push so that we can get back to normal. Well, I'm wondering if everything is meant to go back to normal. I'm wondering if we've certainly used the word, and maybe you have, that this is a reset, a reset. I don't believe for a moment the pandemic has been sent by God, but God's allowing it to reset his church, to maybe reset our agendas, to reset our priorities, to reset what we spend our time doing. But if that's the case, then I'm afraid we shouldn't be praying and wishing for everything to go back to normal, because maybe normal is exactly what we're supposed to be reset from. We're having to face that maybe the church is going to look very different when it comes back. Maybe there isn't a platform for us to travel itinerantly. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. But I tell you what I do know. I'm praying that God's will be done in this pandemic, that we as the church will embrace the new that I believe he has for us. And that's going to look so different. We almost go, yes, we want the new, we want the new. This is me, because I'm not a great lover of change. I know it needs to happen, but I ain't going without a bit of a kicking and a screaming. But I've got to say, but church could look completely different than it did. And that's okay. It's okay, because if we don't change and evolve and grow to be the church that Jesus is coming back for, then he's never going to be able to come back, because we're never going to be that beautiful bride. So I just encourage you to hold, I'm holding my hands up, hold what you knew lightly. And embrace the unknown, embrace the change, embrace what's different, because when our mindsets, when our heart is open to change, when our mind is open to things could be different, then I believe that the change comes in quicker, it's easier, and I believe it will produce what it's meant to produce. And I believe that that's going to be revival, that's going to be change in our land, in our nations, in our continents. It's time, but it's not going to happen if it's same old. So let's embrace the change, embrace the new, even though we might not know what it is yet. But let's just say to God, if it's something new you have for me, then come on, bring it on. That's what I'm having to do. And yes, it's scary, but oh, it's going to be so worth it. So God bless you. See you next time.